Hey everyone, so this is our next question, which is print route to node path. In this question we are given a target 7 and we have to find the path from root node, which is 5, till that target, which is 7. So as we see here, that our path will be, at first we have to go 5 and then we have to go 1, then 6 and then 7. So this is our answer, which is 5, 1, 6 and 7. So how could we do that? So the basic approach, or the approach we are using here, is that we have to traverse the tree one by one until our root node is found, and we will track that path every time. So what we will be doing is, at first we will be standing here. Let me take another pen. So at first we will be standing here and we will start traversing to the left of the tree. Now we reach here and now we traverse this whole subtree. Now we reached here and we find out that the no one from 5 to 4 to 3, no one is equal to the targeted node, which is 7. Now it has no further nodes, so we return. This will return to 4 and 4 will now check to its right subtree, which is 2, and there is no 7 found, so it is wasted and we move back to it. So yes, we found out that in the left subtree we could not find a targeted node. So now we move to 1. We found that this is now also not equal to 7, so we move again. We reached at 6, found that this is not also equal to not 7. Now we reached to 7 and we found out that this target is equal to 7. This 7 is equal to our target. So we return from this, and the vector we have stored, we will return that vector and print our answer. So our approach will be, I have explained you my approach. So now what we will be coding it. So let me write the code. So the code will be, the we are using Boolean function. We will be using a Boolean function to find path, which will be taking the node root. Then it will be taking int data, or the, let's say, target, and then it will have an vector which will be passing by reference, which will be passed by reference node asterisk root in target. Now what will happen in this function is, we will be taking if first we will check if root is null, then we return false. Now we will be pushing. Now we found out that the we have to find from the root to node path. Okay, so we first found out that the root is null, then we will be returning false, or we will be returning an empty vector in our next function. So here will be, now we will be pushing the root array push. Let me erase it. V dot push back this roots value. And now what we will be doing is, we will be checking for the right subtree and left subtree. Now we will be taking if the path function for roots left, and we have to pass the target, then we have to pass the vector v, or path for roots right target, comma, vector v. If it returns something, then we will be returning true from here, that our node is found. And now we have also one condition: if our roots value is equal to our target value, then we will be v dot push back. We will be pushing back into it. We will be pushing that. No, we will be only returning. We will return true from here. True from here, that yes, our root value is equal to target. As we have only pushed, we have to push it only once, and then we will be doing it. And at the end, we have to do v dot pop back, because it will take another null value or another null. It will also store another null till 7. So yes, when we dry run it, we will you will notice found out that why are we using v dot pop back. And at the end, if it doesn't find anything, we will be returning false. Okay, so here my bool path function ends, and now there is my next function, which is vector node asterisk root and int target. Okay, and in this function we will be taking a vector int v, and we will be checking if root equal to null, then we will return the empty vector, and else we will be calling the path function for root comma target comma v, and in the end we will be returning the vector v. Okay, so let us try run it. So what we are seeing here is we will be taking an vector v. This is a vector v, and this is a vector v, and next we will be checking for root. So let me take another pen to try run it. Now we will be passing this root, which is 5, and target, which is 7, and v, vector v, which is this, which is empty. Now we will checking if root is equal to null. No, our root is not equal to null. We have a root which is 5, so we return the null not. We will be not returning the null. If not, now we will be going to move back to this function. Okay, node root in target vector v, here v is passed by reference. So check if root is null, return false. No, root is not null. If v dot push back root's value, we will be pushing 5 into this vector. So we have pushed back 5 into this vector, and now we will be checking for root if root's value is equal to target. No, 5 is not equal to target, so we will be moving further. Now if path root of left target v, now we move back, we calling for left function. Now we are here for 4. Now what will be passed into this function is 4, target is 7, and vector v is containing 5. Okay, so does our root is false? No. Does our root is null? No, false. Now we will be pushing back 4. Okay, we have pushed back 4. Now if 4 is equal to true, no, then we will move again to next point. Now if root left target, now we will move to left of 4. We reach here. We again see that 3 is not equal to false. 3 is not null, so it will be not returning false. We dot push back 3. Okay, so we reached here 3. So what will happen now? It will be checking for, now we will be checking for path of root. Now we will move back to, so it will return us false, it will not return us true. So we will be doing v dot pop back. We have pop back 3. Now we move to next another, which is path root right. Now we push back 2 into it. Now we will see that 2 is also returning as false, so we will pop back 2 also. Now as 3 has returned false, 2 has returned false, so 4 will also return false and it will pop back. Okay, so now we will move to the right part of. Now we are here. As left we have done with the left. Now we are here, fifth rights. Okay, now we move to 1. We push back 1 and now check for if 1 is equal to target. No, we move next. We goes to 1's left as 1's left is not. So we move to next, which is path of right. So we move to right, which is 6. We push back 6 into it. And now it has returned as true. So we return true to. Okay, now we will be moving to next, which is roots is left, path root left, which is 7. Okay, so now we will check for if roots value is equal to target. Yes, 7 is equal to target, which is 7. At first we are here and then we are here. Now we're checking that 7 is equal to target. So we are returning true from there. So it returns true to this, it returns true to this, and it returns true to this. So eventually this function is returning true. So as we see, what has v become? V is now 5, 4, 1, 6, and 7. So this is our answer to this function. So this is the solution here. You can write it and dry run it out by yourself. So this is from my side. Thank you.